Today we have 10 ways that you can shop in order to try to accomplish things like being smarter about shopping, saving money, if you're low on space, all like learning from my mistakes. We are getting into it right now. Opposite of a minimalist, a maximalist. You're also a maximalist, trying to be closer to a...
I mean, I'm not gonna be a minimalist, let's just be honest.
You're trying to be a mediumalist. Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to Jen the Realfluencer, where we talk all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I am Jen, if we haven't met yet, and I am the founder of the Realfluencer movement here on social media, where our goal is authenticity, transparency, and turning the social media highlight reel into actual real life stuff. If you would like to see more about what it means to be a Realfluencer, please check out my website or our Instagram accounts. And I wanted to point out, actually, in the description box down below, I put my little real talk. I always have like a little line that's like, today I'm insecure about such and such, just to be the real, the real, the real. R-I-L-L, the real. If any of all that nonsense I was just speaking about sounds good to you, and maybe you like to laugh, you like beauty, you like fashion, but you don't take it like too seriously, we probably would make really good friends. So you probably should subscribe. I'll hang tight while you go downstairs and hit the free red subscribe button. I'll wait. As we get into this video, I have to tell you that I am an offender of all of these things. So I am not preaching to you. I've done all these things. Some of this stuff has, well, all of this have worked for me. Does it mean that I don't ever break my own rule? No, I'm not perfect. I'm actually like the opposite of perfect, whatever that is. Worse than imperfect, terrible. I'm terrible. But I do think my tips are good, because this is not advice from a minimalist. This is an advice from someone that has a lot of crap, and I'm trying to have a lot less crap. There is a piece of advice someone told me, and honestly, it sticks with me on the daily, and I'm gonna be sharing that with you at the end of the video. What really prompted this for me was I actually had to get rid of about 40% of myself, and not only how I did that, it's more the mentality now that I have to live going forward, because I can't just revert back to that. I'd have nowhere to put everything. I actually did a full video on my other channel, Real Design Your Home, about doing a California closet completely on a budget with a full cost reveal. So I will link it if you are interested. Leave the tags on everything you buy and save the receipt. If you buy something and you kind of forget about it, do an inventory before it hits the return period to say, it's only been a month and I haven't worn it and the tag is on it, I'm gonna take it back. I will say, don't take advantage of this. If a store has a 6-month return policy and then decide to take it back when you're in another season, I notice that the stuff that I buy and wear right away is the stuff that I absolutely love. And if I don't do that, did I really want it anyway? You know, when you get to a store, particularly a big store, I think it's easy to just start stopping at every little thing that you see that looks so enticing. Just start putting stuff into the cart. Even at the grocery store, right? Who's with me?
Cookies.
I walk through the entire store to almost take it in holistically. So that way, when I'm then walking around to actually pick up the items I want, I have that really broad view in my head about what's in this store. So that way, when I see 5 shirts that I like, instead of literally stopping at each shirt along my journey in the store, putting them all in my cart, I think to myself, wow, I know I saw 5 shirts that I really like. I probably should kind of narrow that down in my head. Oh, I definitely like that one more than that one. You guys get the picture. Organize your stuff in your house in a way that you can actually see what you have. For me, where this really helps is actually my eyeshadow palettes organized by colors. I will get so intrigued by the release of a new eyeshadow palette, and I'm not saying I don't offend my own rule. I'm the worst, but I try. That's the key, is I try. That's the word of the day.
Try.
So it's almost like knowing your inventory. Think of your collection of anything as your inventory. It's almost like a store. They're not gonna buy something they already have plenty of inventory for. You know what else I used to do this with? Jewelry. I used to wear a lot of that really big costume jewelry when it was in style. What I would notice is, I don't know, maybe I was wearing something where I wanted like an orange necklace, and I'd go to look at my orange necklace section and I'd be like, oh my gosh, Jen, I only have one sitting next to these 15, I'm just making up numbers now, red necklaces. Wow, last time you went shopping for jewelry, Jen, you probably really should have thought to yourself, this necklace comes in 7 colors. Maybe I should have gotten the orange one. So it really does help you in the mentality of shopping to be like, I know I don't need that. If you're already a minimalist, this is not an issue for you.
What's the opposite of a minimalist? A maximalist?
If you're a maximalist like me, you kind of do forget what you have, and I know that's really sad. This is just my reality. If you could use the like-dislike feature as almost your vote, it will help me shape future content on this channel. Thank you in advance. Don't purchase multiples of something, like say it comes in 5 colors and you really love the shirt.
I'm an offender.
Oh, it's fun to have a variety of things, and unless there's a very specific reason, but if it's a cardigan and you're like, well, I just really like it, I'm gonna get 5, I mean, you know, like maybe just don't do that.
Jen, don't do that, Jen. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jen. Don't buy items just because they're on sale. I'm sure that's not a new tip for you, as I was the worst offender of this. I would literally say to myself, I would be stupid to not buy that. It's $1. And it's like, okay, well, for one, I probably bought a bunch of them, so it's technically probably $15. Don't buy something that's not your size. I've done that where I'm like, they're only $5 jeans. I'll just get them. I know they're 2 sizes down, but like when I lose weight, for one, I might not go down to that size. And number 2, by the time I get down to that size, they might be out of style. So it's like, just save your $5. You know, you gotta look at it like, well, would you just open up your car window and throw a $5 bill out?
No.
If this were full price, would I be as excited about it?
No.
The second something goes down in price, your interest goes up. Now I have anxiety because I don't have a place and stuff is piling up. Bring in, one thing then has to go. If you're really tight on space, I would try the per category, meaning if I bought a pair of shoes, okay, I'll get rid of this pair of jeans that I don't want. Obviously you can see that's a mismatch there because you store jeans very differently likely than you store shoes. Try one or the other. I mean, either way you'll accomplish kind of a net neutral. The whole idea is that you're at a net neutral all the time. It helps you in the store to think, do I want this that badly to have to then get rid of something else? I definitely used to just have the terrible mentality of buying whatever and like trying to make it work. If you have a very specific container that you're trying to fit a bunch of stuff in, I'm just using an analogy now, you're gonna have to rearrange stuff if that is the allotted space that you have to work with. So think of your house in that way, and I think it will really serve you well. I'm still working on it myself. And this is probably more in the area of like consumable type of products. As I run out of stuff, I actually just have a list on my phone because I particularly love shopping at Ulta. I'm actually gonna be doing a video, so subscribe if you're interested in that video, but how to shop at Ulta. I have a lot of tricks. A lot of times at Ulta, Neutrogena will go like 5 times, 10 times points, or buy one, get one 40, and I'll wait until those moments and buy everything I need. When you see something and you love it, try to think to yourself, when or what occasion am I gonna wear that? So not how am I gonna wear that? I do preach that actually a lot in my videos, like my 8 unique ways to look thinner. I always say like, don't be a size, think about how you wanna wear something. That's not what I'm talking about here. If you see a ball gown that you love, and I don't know, maybe it's 80% off, if there's nothing you can even foresee upcoming to wear it to, I would say don't buy it. I've done stuff like that, and then by the time I actually have this random occasion to, in fact, wear something, it's either like not in style anymore, it doesn't fit anymore, I just don't like it anymore. Don't get caught up in your idea of like your fantasy self. And I actually really like Jessica Braun. She did a whole video, I think, on just like my fantasy self, and it really stuck with me. But it's the whole idea of like, you see a killer pair of heels, 5 inches tall. When's the last time I even wore heels? But like you convince yourself it'd be perfect for this perfect little date night. They're likely probably just gonna collect dust. I'm a TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods lovers. Go in, the store has just a plethora. I have a list on my phone down as I'm going through life, almost like you do with the grocery store list, right? It's just obviously a different list. If you walk into those stores, you allow the store to tell you what to buy.
Because I came in with no plan, and now I'm weak, and everything looks amazing.
And my fun little thing that I wanted to save until the end for you guys is when the guy came in to help us redo our closet, something he said really stuck with me. And I'm a person, I have been holding on to stuff because I was like, well, there's nothing wrong with it. He said, your closet is not meant to be, here's the word, a museum. He's right. This is not a museum. Like, my closet is not here to collect dust. It's here to rotate through seasons and styles and, you know, just life. I hope it sticks with you guys because honestly, it really has helped me in this journey of being a mediumalist. If you actually did enjoy this video, please give it a like. That also does tell YouTube to share with other people. Definitely subscribe to see the rest of the series and to see more of my goofballiness. If you happen to be interested in hanging out more, I do have a second channel here on YouTube.
Taking the lead while I fall aside in the backseat.
I appreciate you hanging out and coming to my little corner of the interwebs, and I will see you soon. A little bit of a disclaimer here. With doing all my hauls and stuff, with starting YouTube, you know, I'm struggling with this a little bit again. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I had this kind of down to a science, but now I'm purchasing stuff to be able to share with you guys. Of course, I don't keep all of it, but I do keep the stuff that I like, and I'm buying stuff way more than I used to. I just wanted to note that because I'm sure you're probably like, but Jen, we see all of your hauls. Yeah, no, I feel you. Go back 2 months before I started YouTube and I was a freaking champ, okay? Hi everyone, welcome back to Jen. Okay, my voice is still gonna be, it's gonna do me like that. All right, fine. The second part is going to be ideas. And I say that, don't buy items. If you haven't looked into the Ulta rewards points, I am just saying. 2,000 points, $125, free money. Free money, like no strings attached kind of money. Again, I'm not preaching because I am weak. I am weak just like you're probably weak because you clicked on this video. How long it took to get my thumbnail photo because, you know, these photos, sometimes they just look so effortless. And honestly, it usually doesn't take me that long because I just give up. It's not like because the picture's perfect. It's just like, okay, it was 15 pictures, like I'm kind of done, like I'm done. So you probably shouldn't watch it. Break a habit, perfect a habit, no.